First of all, I want to thank you guys. Thank you to the chamber, um, and for the opportunity to have this platform to, speak and share, skills share of something that I find extremely valuable. So, can we just snap it up for the chamber? Yeah. There we go. There we go. And so today we'll be talking about our cell phones, and as you know, video is like such a broad term. I literally could like have y'all for 12 days and give you everything that I'm gonna cover and still have more to share with you. There's a hey, good morning. There's a quote that I love. They say in photography, there's an infinite amount of information that you'll learn about light, right? Photography is writing with light. So there's an infinite amount of information that you can learn about light. You'll never stop learning how to be a photographer, right? Same thing with video, because video is photos, so a whole lot of them, right? So there's never there's an infinite amount of information that I could teach you about creating visuals or telling stories. But today, I want to give you like a bare bones, effective way to use videos on your cell phone to create attraction and close clients. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. If you're cool with that, I want to say, when I say crowd giving me energy, I want y'all to say, yeah. Crowd giving me energy?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So how to batch record 12 video reels in 1 hour, a strategic playbook on how to build online authority. All right. Why is this important? Because like most creators, even myself at times, we wake up every day and be like, all right, what am I going to post? And if you're doing this for 365 days a year, what am I going to post today? What's that going to create? It starts with a B. Burnout. There we go. Ooh, come on. Crowd giving me energy. Okay. Cool. Yes, no, it's going to create burnout. And I like to help you guys take that away and add some more strategy into how you guys show up online, right? So I want to teach you guys about batching. So what's batching? Batching is basically just creating a ton of content at one time, right? And so Bree, yes, I want to batch. Yes, I don't want burnout. Like what videos do I make? Anybody ever had that trouble? Like I want to post, but I don't know what to say. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you. That's a common thing because it's a billion people out there and it's billion things you could talk about. You know what I mean? You might be a realtor, but you just find peas or green beans fascinating. Should I make videos about that? Right? I want to give you guys a clear funnel on what to create and why to create it. So my concept of batching always start with like your ideal client and what you specifically want them to do. What specifically that you want them to do. Crowd giving me energy?
Yeah.
Right. So let me give you an example. Specifically, I wanted some feedback from you guys. And the first thing that I did, I didn't set the tone and say the first thing for you to say, crowd giving me energy. I first had to get some buy-in. I had to build some rapport with you. First thing I did was I said, hey, can we give a snap to the chamber? Do y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That built some rapport. That allowed me to get some buy-in. Now I know that if I want you guys to repeat after me, we are going down this funnel where y'all trust me enough to do something that I say. It's safe, right? Mm-hmm. It's safe. And so when we're identifying our ideal client, we're trying to find out like what is safe, what do they already want to do, what's valuable for them, right? I know we have a consultant, HIPAA. I know we have a gun safety coach in here, plumbing, yep, HR, house cleaning services, yep. And sorry, what's your name?
Donetta.
Donetta, what do you do?
Yeah. So I'm a liaison for my organization. So I just take information and send it back to the group.
Okay, cool.
So everything I learned here today, I'm gonna take it.
All right. In the back, how you doing? What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Kenyatta. I am a nurse. And then I also am starting a nonprofit.
What type of nonprofit?
It's a woman-centered wellness nonprofit.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, let's see. I'm a creative. We could go in, but I have a number of different slides, but there's a couple ones that I want everybody to digest and like pay attention to. I might even say something like, if you don't listen to nothing else, listen to this, right? Listen to this. All right. So this is one of those slides. It's very important that you identify what you want your client to do. So online, typically, I want a soft ads. A soft ads would be like how I said, can we snap it up for the chamber? I just want a soft ads. A soft ads online could be put a comment below this video or click the link in my bio. Really soft ads. But it's very important that when you create a video that you put this call to action in your video. Like if you out here, you get Samuel L. Jackson to talk about your business. He just gave this extreme value to your clientele by giving them laughter. He's acted something out, but at the end of the video, they like, okay, what do you want me to do now? If you don't put a call to action, if you don't know what you want your clients to do online, all of that value that he just gave goes nowhere. Make sense? So,
Breon, can I ask a question?
yes, but I have a time. Can you write it down?
Well, there's really just something you said, a soft ask.
Yeah.
And it was comment below, or it might have been another example you gave.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I could wait.
No. Yeah. Write it down. Write it down. I like that. I like
Got it.
It was flip the link in my bio.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That was
I
it.
did,
Click
yeah,
the link.
I
Okay, no problem.
Y'all, I got a train I'm going on.
I know that.
But I love it. Crowd giving me energy.
Yeah.
Here we go. So stop guessing. Start answering. Don't invent topics, right? What does your audience really want to know from you in your industry? So the way that you can do that is by, before you even go in and think about recording any video footage or anything, you want to do some market research. I love market research. Other than being a videographer and photographer, I was in the Navy. I was a data analyst in the Navy, and so for me, data paints a better picture than any camera can, because it's cumulative over time, right? Time. So let me give you an example. A lot of us use ChatGPT, right? I could have said that and been over with, but I like what AI allows us to do is go to different models, which is like language, like, so Google has a model, ChatGPT has a model, and then you got brands that have ChatGPT models, but specific for what they do. So there's a site called Answer the Public. Answer the Public. Answer the Public. This helps. I love this site so much, right? This helps you identify what questions your audience is already asking from you. They want to know something about your business. They want to know something about the pain point that you solve. They are already asking it. And they're asking places like ChatGPT, and they asking places like Google for your solution, right? What Answer the Public does is it shows you how much volume, how many people are asking these questions, and then how much other companies is paying to get in front of people to answer these questions. So let's just say we had a real estate agent in here. What I find a lot in business is like people that have a main business they do, and then they also got their real estate license. Let's try it. How many people got a real estate license in here? Nobody? Okay. Usually it's one. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay. So here, if you are a real estate agent on Answer the Public, you can find out, all right, this is about how much if I want to run ads on the videos that I created. This is about how much people are paying to get in front of a lead, just to get in front of them, not to convert them, right? But then what's cool about Answer the Public is, y'all see this wheel? All of these are the most consistent questions that people are asking about real estate agents online. Powerful tool, right?
Yeah.
So if you put your industry up here,
Mm.
now it tells you what people are asking about your specific industry online. So if you know what people are asking from your industry, when you decide to make a video, are you lost? You pretty much know what they want to know from you, right?
Right.
What does that do? That increases the value of your content, more valuable content, more attraction, more opportunities to sell your product or service. Crowd giving me energy?
Yeah.
There we go. Y'all like that?
Yeah.
All right. So we going right along. We going right along. There we go. Okay. So okay. Here we go. Okay, so stop guessing. So I just showed you guys know about ChatGPT, and then you know about Answer the Public. Google Trends is pretty much a similar thing. It shows you what people are searching on Google. These are very important. Why? Because the more valuable your content is, the more that it will show up online.
Yeah.
Has anybody in here heard of the term SEO?
Yes.
Yes. How about AEO? I like that, right? This is cool. We're in a pivotal part of history because 5 to 10 years ago, when we want to know something, what would people say? Google it, right?
Yeah.
This was a term. Google it. Why? Because you could find the answer to your question. Now, what are people saying?
Answer it.
What'd you say?
Ask Siri.
Ask Siri. What else?
Check.
There we go. ChatGPT, but Siri, ChatGPT, same thing. That's AI. So, and I love this. I don't know if I don't know if y'all religious. I love God. But so all right, but so when good things happen to me, I give him credit, right? But so right before this meeting, I knew I wanted to present this slide, right? I already knew about SEO. People are finding my business, my studio on Google right now. I'm ranking pretty high because I'm increasing my reviews. But the cool thing is I received a call from Milwaukee. I almost didn't answer it because we getting these spams. How many? Yeah. But I did. Someone was like, answer it. This gentleman called. Hey, I wanted to inquire about your headshot studio. He told him my price and things of that nature. And then I was curious. Somebody said curiosity.
Yes.
I wanted to know, how did he find me? How did he find me? He said, well, I put headshots in my area into ChatGPT, and guess who popped up? Right? So if most of the culture is moving away from searching to generative, you want to make sure that your business is in that transitional space. Cool thing about AEO is if you are already have your business set up with SEO, which is like what is SEO, bro? I like this. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. How do you get search engine optimized? By creating content that's valuable. How do you create content that's valuable? Find out what people are asking of your business. Create answers to those questions. Now you got SEO. Now when people are asking ChatGPT, guess who pops up? Make sense?
It makes sense.
I like that. Crowd giving me energy.
Yeah.
All right. So we ain't even got into, how do I use my cell phone? You know why? A great strategy will increase the value of your content before you even press record. A great strategy. Great videos are created between both of these things, ear to ear. ear to ear, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that I created for my clientele. This class made me put a title on it. So I'm branding this. It's called the HQA formula, right? So what is it? So when you're creating a video, I like to keep them short. People's attention spans is short. They're gonna listen to you for about 3 seconds. If you ain't got their attention, see? So the first thing we want to do is put a hook on the video, right? What's a hook? Something that grabs people's attention. Like if you're talking to moms in Henry County and you like, yo, most moms are afraid of this question. You start your video off like that, they're gonna be like, what are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? So, and then after you put the hook, you put the question, which would be those questions we seen on Ask the Public, right? Then you provide the answer. And so this would look like, all right, so let's say people want to know, how do I pose in a photography session, Breon, right? If I put it in an HQA format, most people are afraid of standing in front of the camera, right? So you want to know how should you pose in front of the camera? Well, my best advice for that is to think of a place or a time when you are grateful and you bring that gratitude in front of the camera and you'll show up even better on pictures. Now, if you like that information, you can comment below or you can click the link in my bio for more information. Make sense?
Yes.
Hook, question, answer. And then you get out of there with the first thing I told you was the action that you wanted people to say, right? This is brief. Position yourself as a guy. Who is the Michael Jordan of you guys' business? Anybody? Who's the Michael Jordan in your business?
Someone is.
Who is it? Did you raise your hand?
I did.
I like that. Who else? Who's the Michael Jordan of y'all business?
Security.
Compliance and goose. Who else?
Okay.
You are. I like that, right? Because if you guys were wanting cleaning services and you felt like you were the Michael Jordan of your business, right?
Yeah.
Do you want Michael Jordan to come in your business and replace you?
No.
Or do you want them to assist you to be better? So what I want to do is reposition you. I would say the Michael Jordan of your business is not you. It's your ideal client. So the question is, if you're not the Michael Jordan of your business, what is your role? Right? I'm just assuming y'all know basketball. Right. So your role in your business is Phil Jackson. Look, she know basketball. Who's Phil Jackson?
He's the coach.
He's the coach, right? Who's the Luke Skywalker of your business? Your ideal client. Who are you? Yoda, the guide. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So in these videos, you are positioning yourself as a guide. You are a person that creates a solution. You are a person that creates next steps. And the beautiful thing is every story follows the same model. Every great story follows the same model. So if you are positioned as Michael Jordan in your business right now, when you create content, you're going to be in conflict with the person that you're trying to attract. Because why would they want to come get themselves? They already got that problem. Make sense? Anybody lost? Y'all follow? Y'all tracking?
I'm lost.
Okay.
I need that analogy because I'm seeing the Michael Jordan being the top. And I saw that we really want to be Phil, who's the coach. But
Yeah.
I can't make that connection for me.
Okay. So you do gun safety.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the Michael Jordan of your brand is somebody that wants to be safe.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They are the happiest. They play the best ball when they're safe.
Okay.
So their problem is, how do I provide safety for my family? I got you, Michael. Let me help you put this plan in place.
I see it.
Coach you coach it.
Mm-hmm.
You coach it. And that's your brand. We talked about Delta. What did you say with Delta? They help you what?
You want to go somewhere.
They make you want to go somewhere. She's the Michael Jordan. She wants to go somewhere, and they provide a solution for her to what? Go. Crowd giving me energy? Yeah. All right. Now we finally getting down to this beautiful device right here, cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone? Let me see it. All right, who got iPhones? All right, cool. Who got Androids? Great. All right, so everybody got an iPhone. I want you to go to the front page of your iPhone, front screen, and on most iPhones, if you drag your thumb down, it'll give you a search window. Y'all ever did that before? So I want y'all to search for settings. I want you to go into your settings. Right? When you go into your settings, there is a search up at the top. I want you to go to your camera settings. Search camera. Androids, you should be able to search camera in your settings as well. Right? Y'all here? Y'all camera settings? All right, so click on the camera settings. In Apple, you want to go to this part that says composition. Composition. Y'all see that? Composition. So with Android, it may be a little different. It might say composition or guidelines. Yeah. All right. So on the composition, you want to, on Apple, you want to turn on the grid lines. Grid. It says grid. Turn it on. And you can also turn on the level as well. Only thing really I want to talk about in this composition is the top two, which is the grid and the level. So turn the grid on and turn the level on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you can go out of the settings and click on your camera. Now you should see what tic-tac-toe.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
I love tic-tac-toe because it can build a business. It can build a brand. Just learning this simple game. Just a simple game, right? So these are what's called grid lines.
Mm-hmm.
And this helps you create a great composition. Composition, that's a big word, right? Basically, that's the frame. It helps you kind of break down the image or the video or the photo. You break it down into sections. This tic-tac-toe, another word for it is called the rule of thirds, right? A rule of thirds. All right, so I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit, but so these are like to batch create your content. These are the recommended things that I encourage you to have, right? I encourage you to have a smartphone that records at least 4K compatibility. Most of your iPhones do that, right?
Yeah.
But the reality is when you post on Instagram or these sites, their video is going to convert your 4K down to 1080p, which is good because this will help you put more detail into the video. But when they bring it down, it'll still be at the highest quality. You would hate to like go from like a lower quality, then upload it and they shrink it lower. That makes sense. It makes it blurry. Y'all seen these videos, it's blurry and stuff. So I encourage you just for you're not a videographer, you just want to create good content. I encourage you to get a ring light. You might see somebody with these elaborate lighting setups, but really you pretty much only need a ring light. What does that do? It brings light onto all of your face. Sometimes when you have one light over here, it's gonna make this shadow. It can make you look older. Which you don't want. Make you look bigger. You don't want, right? So ring light, just for a simple setup, it helps just have an even, beautiful space of light. And honestly, if you're in a white room with like bright light, you pretty much don't need that. You know what I mean? But a ring light definitely helps. Tripod. I got a tripod. Tripod is something you can sit your phone on. If you don't have what what I gave my the first person that showed up, right? So you need a tripod, and you also, this is something that if y'all don't get none of this, well, you need the phone. But if you don't get none of this, you need your company logo with a transparent background. With a transparent background. I've seen so many people post on their videos and the background of the photo of their logo still is white. And it's cutting out some of the action, the narrative that you're telling, right?
Right.
So this and this, y'all can forget everything else. If you get this and this, it's gonna increase the value of the content that you put out online. Make sense?
Yeah.
And then you want a value-based background. It's something this is next level a little bit, right? Why do I say that? Because if you're answering questions for your client, if something in your background reinforces that either you know what you're talking about, or it's emotional connection to the solution that you provided, it just adds more value to that video. They're more emotionally connected, and you're more likely to convert them into a client, right? So, but top two, get you a great smartphone and get you a logo with a transparent background. All right. And I want to show you guys why. This is something that I came up with. On the back of my phone, it has this magnet, because you see a lot of people recording videos like this. I don't mind that, right? I don't mind this because this creates a little bit of like authenticity. It's like, oh man, she coming right to me. You know, she giving me the answer right when I need it. That's okay. But
Listen, what you got?
you know, but if you like, as soon as you have your hands free and you can talk to your customer with your hands free, that increases your production value. It assumes that, just viewing this on camera, it assumes that you have somebody back there working your equipment. Any little thing you can do to add more value to your ideal client, to add more value to Michael Jordan as Phil Jackson, you want to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So this can be achieved with a tripod, or if you out, places like me and I want to create content wherever I am, I got this magnet, and put it on the back of my phone. It's adhesive. I can put it pretty much anywhere. Most of the times, wall joints typically have like the metal strip, not all the time, but wow. Why am I so crowd giving me energy? So what does that mean? Bree has great production value. I can set the camera at eye length, or if I want to sit down, I can do that. And I have an apparatus that I can use pretty much anywhere. Most of the time, you're gonna find something with metal. You can set up your camera and create content anywhere. So that's a trick. If I've said this a couple of times. If you don't do nothing, get this.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say that about this, because you can easily have a tripod. It's okay. They sell monopods. If you know how this magnet, that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? But it's just really setting your camera up where you can create the content that you need. Even if you need the link, I'm not even playing like, let's say you was at the house and you don't got no tripod, but you need to lean it up against the wall or something, if it'll stay. It's okay. You got your guidelines. You see what I'm saying? And you can create a compelling video like this as long as your background is reinforcing the solution that you provided.
Right.
Right? Like right now, if I wanted to create a video and telling people that they shouldn't be afraid to talk in front of people. The reason why they shouldn't be afraid to talk in front of people because everybody has that same fear. So the people that you're talking to are afraid as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find a place of gratitude, you can change the energy of the entire room. Crowd giving me energy?
Yeah.
Right? I just created a valuable piece of content because my background reinforced what I was seeing. I'm in front of a group of people.
Right.
It's coming. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now I just created a production studio pretty much anywhere I am.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's get into the nitty gritties of like storytelling. I know I gave y'all a lot. This, like I said, I could teach days on this, right? But I'm like breaking it down for you. Right? So this rule of thirds. Why did I have you create your camera like this, right? Because the way that you create emotion, the ones and zeros of storytelling is left to right.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make people's eyes go from left to right with your footage. The way that you do that is by using the rule of thirds. You don't want to put your face, your whole head right in the center box. Never, ever, ever, ever do it. This is okay because she's filling up all three of these frames. But if you just right here, that's bad. It makes the eyes kind of like stop and wonder. You don't want your people to wonder when they're online looking at your video. You want them looking at what you want them to look at. Make sense?
Yeah.
So just a simple rule of thirds is make sure that your face is not right here. It's okay for you to have your body here and for something over here in the background to be of value to your client or vice versa. It could be, but you want to make people's eyes go from left to right. It creates emotion and emotion sells products. Right. This is lighting. I told you guys about the ring light, but if you wanted to increase like the value, you always want to have like 3 points of lighting. Your key light, which if you're sitting in front of a window, this could be your key light. You can have it shining on your face. You might have a smaller lamp in your house. It could be over here, and maybe you have another light in the back. This is more elaborate. If you want to get more lighting, this is the way to go. You just want to be surrounded by light, so it'll take away from the shadows and stuff. This is not extremely important, but if you want to increase the value of your production, you would do it. And this leading lines. This is another thing. So you got your grid lines on the camera, but now you want to also make sure that when you record it, the lines in your room points to your subject. So for example, if I'm recording a piece of content and I'm in front of this TV, right, and I'm standing right here, I'll place the camera in the way for the top of the TV. The line of the top of the TV will be going straight to my head and the other line like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a better example. This door. It's a pattern. There are lines in this door. If I was recording a piece of content, I would want to be right here. Why? Because the lines are pointing to me. It's drawing people's eyes left, and then when they get to the center, right. I'm right in the center, left to right. So those are leading lines.
Mm-hmm.
Is this helpful?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. All right. So now that we got all of that, and this is why I want you guys. Everybody on Instagram,
No.
Facebook.
But
What you on?
I'm on LinkedIn. That's what I call it.
Okay, you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I'm on
LinkedIn too. I'm on LinkedIn too.
One platform.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you my social media at the end, but I'll send you guys this presentation for free. You can have it. But all right, so here, this is how we get to 1 hour of content. So when you're sitting down, you're ready to batch your content. You want to create 12 videos. The first video that you want to create is your call to action. That's the first video. You just gonna press record. And my call to action is I want you to comment below to get the link in the video, right? Or get the link in my bio. So I'm gonna say, let me right here. So my call to action, hi, my name is Breon Thomas from Synergy Studios. If you like this video, comment below. If you want more information, click the link in the bio. Thank you. That's my call to action, right? I just recorded that. Now, after you record your call to action, it's time for you to actually answer all of the 12 questions that you pulled from Answer the Public. Y'all remember that? So you got your 12 questions, right? So now all you're doing is pressing record, reading off of the sheet. I heard somebody say, is photography expensive? Man, I know most people think that they're gonna spend a whole pocketbook on some photos, but the reality, photography is not expensive. If you think about how much value you generate from a quality brand photo on your website, if you got $100 product and somebody decides to leave your business because they don't think that your business is valuable to create the content that they need, then that loss, you got to think about how much that loss is going to affect your business. So having great photography, having a great value, it's a decision that you make based on how you want people to see your brand. So is it expensive? No, it's not expensive. Thank you. So when I get home, I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take thank you off of it. I'm gonna put it into, this is so simple. I like to keep stuff simple. I'm gonna put mine right. I'm gonna use, everybody know CapCut? You know CapCut, right? But that's one way to go. I like Instagram. I like using the Instagram editor right on your phone. You go straight to Instagram, and like you're going to create a reel. So y'all done this. The people that got Instagram, let me show you. All right. So this is my Instagram page right here. All right. There's a plus sign up here. Click that plus sign. What it's gonna do is gonna give you the option to click those, like click some content that you created. So the last 2 pieces of content I created was me over there, my call to action in the video that I just did. So I'm gonna click both of them. Y'all see that? I click both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go to next. What that's gonna do is ask you if you want audio up under your stuff. So just skip that. But the next thing you're gonna get to is a video editor. So now I have what's called a timeline. This is straight in Instagram. Just straight in Instagram.
What do you
Let me see.
be real?
Yep, I did real. Yep. And then let's say if you recorded those videos, like I just did, you would click on those videos, and it's gonna bring your content into the timeline. This is a lot.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's a lot.
It's worthy of another
Another session. I'm definitely open.
Well, you got down the application.
Yeah.
My brain got the first.
And then you go to next.
I'm recommending that you actually just rent that room and do a class and charge people.
Okay.
This is a lot of value that you add.
Okay. All right.
I think you edit video.
Yeah. So this the easiest part. I promise you, this is the easiest part. What I gave y'all at the start is the most value. Even if you don't do videos, if you think like this in your business, just imagine knowing what value you can give to people if you're in a networking event, right? You already know the questions people are asking about your business, and you know how to answer them. You got hook. Yeah.
Sorry, this isn't relevant. So if you're, my problem is like perfection in the video. So I have to keep recording and keep recording and keep recording.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Phil Jackson don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Because Michael Jordan not looking for Phil Jackson to dunk the ball.
Okay.
Michael can dunk the ball.
Okay.
Michael just needs Phil Jackson to guide him on when to dunk the ball.
Okay. Okay.
You don't have to be 6'6", 50-inch vertical
Right.
to be a great coach.
Yeah.
I feel like we made a connection right there. That's good. That's to myself, because we all get self-conscious. That's a very real human emotion. We want to get online because it's out there. We want it to be perfect, but
They want it authentic.
they want it. I got goosebumps. Y'all see this? I call these truth bumps. Like, it's like, oh man, I love moments like that. That's good. I feel like we did what we were supposed to do. That was a really good question. Did you get what you said?
Yes. It's not perfect. Just as long as I'm coaching my audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? Every one of you guys have an audience. You really do. There's too many people in the world for you not to have somebody that needs to hear it from your perspective. The ups, the downs, the hard, the joy of your life connects to somebody that's going through exactly what you went through. Like they are in the thick of it right now, and you are on the other side like, well, I'm glad I didn't give up. But if you're not, if they don't hear that, maybe they won't get to the other side like you did. Now, it don't matter if you're talking about HR or safety. Anybody might stumble up on these videos, might not even know that they want to know about HR, but they heard you and they seen you from your perspective answering this question, and they like, I just like her. I don't even need this yet. Right? Yet.
Yeah.
They don't need it yet. Because maybe in January they don't need HR, but in May they decided to start a business and start hiring people. And they, you know what? My coach said I need an HR person. I just followed this girl on Instagram and I saved it. I liked her glasses. Yet we don't you have one of my friends say it's like there's a nation waiting on you. There's a village, there's a group of people that's waiting on you.
Yeah, solution to somebody's problem.
That's a fact. Not just a business problem, because we talk about coaches. These players, these teams, they go through so much. You end up having to be a psychologist, all kind of stuff, right? Not saying that you getting into that. At least you can recommend somebody to get them some real help. You know what I mean? But at least somebody was there. All right. This is going to be my last thing. I got 2 more slides, but this is going to be my last thing. I think this is like extremely important, right? Extremely important. All right. So let's just say I got my video where I wanted it to. Right? The next thing that I'm going to do that's going to increase the value of my content is, don't feel me now. Here we go. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go find my logo with a transparent background, and I'm going to place it as an overlay. So there's a button here that says overlay, 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 overlay. What is an overlay? Videos are on the timeline. The first video on that timeline is what your main video is. An overlay would be going over the main. So now you got layers, right? So you put a layer, you're going to put your logo on the top layer, which increases the value of your content. There we go. Logo with a transparent background is loading. You put your logo in the bottom right corner of your video or the bottom left corner. That way your stuff is branded every time. Even if it's one of these videos, you can have your logo in it. Right? With a transparent background. It's loading right now, but cool. All right. That was my presentation.
All right. Awesome.
Good job, Frederick.
That's it. So where did you get this from? Amazon?
Yes.
Breon, you don't have to have it in Instagram though, right? To do the overlay.
No.
And I do an Android, you can do it like without, right?
Yeah. No, Instagram, that's just a video editor that I use. You can use CapCut, which is another video editor, or you can just go to Google and be like, cell phone video editor.
Mm-hmm.
Need that right. There's a lot before. Like,
Just making sure.
great. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all. Crowd, give me energy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.